Okay, Boy Records, niggas, we the hardest nigga in the OKC, nigga. These niggas ain't seen us. Bitch, what? Oh, damn! Y'all niggas ain't fucking with the Okie Boy Records, nigga. We the hardest in the OKC, nigga. Y'all niggas can't fuck with us, nigga. Yeah, this for y'all hating ass niggas out there. Sit back, shut the fuck up, and listen. Hey, Trey Deuce, let that beat bang, my nigga.
005 in this bitch, nigga. You from the motherfucking O, you on this goddamn track, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Get up that goddamn shoeshine.com, boom. Real shit. Check us out the O, nigga. Let these niggas know what we niggas eat. What up, baby? What up, UG? Will Brain? Watch out, Rick. Baby J.
Represent your hood, throw up your set. Throw that bitch up high, let them know what you rep. Throw your sets up, throw your sets up, throw your sets up, throw your sets up. Represent your hood, throw up your set. Throw that bitch up high, let them know what you rep. Throw your sets up.
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
and a 1.
let go. Where that thunderclap at? There we go. There we go.
Back to the Durka podcast. I realize on that last one, y'all ain't get that in there, but y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah, man, we appreciate them views, though, man.
Yeah,
I noticed them last ones just shot up there.
And them subscribers, man.
And them subscribers, man, so.
I've been doing work, man, putting in the word out there, man.
Man, y'all keep it up. We love it. We love it.
Man, appreciate
you know, we almost at that goal.
Yeah, we trying to set a short-term goal for the podcast, man. We got many goals for the podcast, though. That's why we just like stay tuned and come on and support a little bit.
That's it, man.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
So we got something cool this week. We got something most definitely cool next week.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, once again, let's go ahead and let's knock it off with the intro. I'm Trey.
Yeah, and I'm Dirty.
That's Dirty over here.
Man, I'm going about dirty up in here, man.
You know, and before we start every show, we got to dedicate it to our fallen soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, R.I.P. Marky D.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna start it off like that, man. So what's the topic of today, fam?
The topic for today is 50-50 relationships.
50-50.
Do they work, or is it helpful, or is it a killer, or is it just something that one side came up with?
I don't know, man. I hear a lot of talk about it though, so it's gonna be interesting to touch down on what what we come up with. Yeah, because it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, go ahead and shoot them shots.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
So we talking about y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't got no problem with a 50-50 relationship. I done did try to do the full part, you know. I mean, you see what that leads to. I mean, it all has a road on it. But the 50-50, I feel like if we both in it, then shit, you know, it's gonna grow up to something. We both putting something in the pot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, is that just how you prefer it?
That's how I would do it if I was, you know. If I was doing it now, I would. You know, I got the luxury of not being able to. I mean, I got the luxury of being able to just do my thing right now, you know, because that's how she wanted. So so I'm building Durka podcast.
Right.
You know, so
yeah.
this my job.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, man. So but when I was working, you know, every day I would say, because I ain't working, but when I was working every day, then yeah, I would prefer me being able to take some of my money that I'm putting up. Yes, I'm paying the bills and stuff too, but you contributing as well, so I'm able to invest, you know, to get more to be able to come into the household so we can, you know, own some stuff. You know what we trying to do over here.
Right.
We trying to get into that entrepreneur shit and owning shit around here.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah. So on the back end, you know. So what do you feel like the argument is online?
Well, I'm thinking that the argument, I'm feeling that it is, you know, I guess I'm gonna say, why? I say I think it is because I don't know what their whole argument is, but what I done seen, man.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, you see it everywhere. Shit, you see everywhere. It's like man, the 50-50 argument is like, man, like the constant like nagging between like man and woman right now, man. Like it's like constant bickering on like what the man should be doing, and then constant bickering on what the woman should be doing. So like, I guess we're gonna address that and tackle it head on, like right here.
But then that's when they say that they putting the roles in, the gender roles and shit in.
Right.
Because then they saying, all right, I'm a man, so I'm supposed to take care of the whole house. You know, and then you supposed to just take care of the house, in the house, the cooking, the cleaning, the kids, you know, and all that. That's your job.
Right.
But if it's not like that, and the woman want more and more and more, she want to contribute, or she do want to be out in the workforce, and on that 50-50 stuff, and I say, then yeah, go ahead and put that money in, like I'm saying. I'm telling you, it's gonna benefit both parties, man. Especially if y'all know y'all building towards a major goal.
Yeah, you feel like a lot of it has to do with like old mindsets versus new mindsets.
Most definitely, because you know these women, some of them don't want to work, and you know that's the. Shit, some of them don't want to work, so they ain't like shit. I do 50-50 shit, you know.
Yeah. So overall, you feel like most of the argument that's coming from like from women that's that's making this argument.
Yeah, because you ain't hearing
is the women that are not trying to work.
Nah, because you don't hear just a lot of men just out here just like. I'm not working and I'm tripping off of paying 50-50, you know. It's going to be the other one that's saying something. But, you know, if we coming in, you know, as grown-ups, you know, we all going to have jobs, period, you know. So it's either one side going to pay for something or one side ain't. You know, or one side going to sit down if it ain't no kids in the house. You know, it's just the two of y'all. One going, you see where the money... It could grow, or you just had it one person and it just stay the same way.
Yeah. Because I mean, man, it's wild because it's just so wild on like relationship statuses these days, man. It's like, you know, most people don't know what the fuck they want to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, man. And then when they do get it, you know, like they want it, you know, where they ain't gotta pay no bills and stuff like that, it's still bringing problems into the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, people are so confused on how they want it right now. You know what I mean?
So you got to come correct with that, man.
You know
Play your role in the situation, man.
Because I don't even have any like great analogies that I can like fall back on right now to like great examples of like somebody just setting the standard right now, man. It ain't, because I mean, man, it was a lot of people that was idolizing the LA The Truth dude, man, and like, you know, he's on TikTok and he was doing his thing, and he ended up being like a, you know what I'm saying, a part abuser, you know, / phony baloney motherfucker, and it's like, goddamn, like you can't even idolize these people you seeing on social media. So
no, but you can't. I wouldn't say idolize nobody like that anyway, man.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying. It's like you can't even use nothing as the model right now. Like you know what I'm saying.
I get it.
Like the model right now is pretty much, man, like how you see fit. I feel like as long as you handle business, man, and like you know, both parties have like understanding of like, you know, how can we make this a betterment for both of us?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the route to go with.
Yeah.
You know, overall, you know, because I feel like the 50-50 traditional outlook on everything, man, that shit is out the gate. You know what I'm saying? It's just really just all depends on how the relationship is gonna go overall and what's beneficial for both of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen ups and downs between relationships on where the dude was rocking and he had his thing going and he was handling 90% of everything, and then, you know, something happened, and then roles reversed. You know what I'm saying? And it was just the opposite. So I just feel like overall it just depends on what the relationship is and then what's going to be beneficial for the couple overall.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to have some communication going on in that, in that relationship, and
straight up
on both sides, you're gonna have to cut the bickering out on the stuff because of all that little petty stuff, man. It ain't getting nowhere. That's where they say pick your battles.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know you in it for that goal, and if you with that in mind, man, if y'all both actively working towards that, then I don't see why you should have that small bickering shit going on anyway.
Yeah, that's what the harmony part is all about, man. Like once y'all in harmony, and then once y'all both on the same page, man, I feel like overall, man, it's gonna gel together anyway, because y'all both understand what the goal is intact to begin with. You know what I mean? There's nothing to argue about, especially if y'all both got the same goal in mind.
Yeah.
Shit, I mean, we both working towards the same common goal. Then we gonna do whatever it takes to achieve that. Correct?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, I don't think we're not saying there's nothing wrong with 50-50, or if one person wanted to run the household. All we saying is get your communication on, man.
Yeah, it most definitely is gonna come down to communication.
You're gonna have to speak very clearly.
Yeah, I mean it's just the same way. It's the same way with your bro. Like you know what I mean. Communication is key. If you don't say nothing, and then like I mean I just had to teach this to my daughter the other day.
Yeah.
It was like she was mad at her best friend. Or and her best friend was mad at her, and they didn't know what the fuck they was mad about each other for. And I was like, man, what y'all mad at each other for? And she was like, I don't know. She's like, she ain't talking to me. And I was like, look, this is what you do. You address that shit head on, and you address the source, like what I'm saying, with no hesitation. Like go ask her, like, man, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't no problem, then you gonna sense that shit right there. And it was just a misunderstanding, and then you gonna move on with your day. Yeah. And that's what happened. And now she talking to her best friend, and I'm like, man, that's exactly how you gotta handle shit. Like just head on. Yeah. As long as you communicating, then I don't really sense that you ever have a problem in life.
Man,
period. Conversation runs the nation.
That's good. That's good teaching early on is what what they usually get, and I would say from the other side, saying fuck that best friend, all that type of shit. Don't do that. Yeah. You actually telling them like, let's resolve this issue.
Yeah, like address that shit head on.
Address it head on. Yeah. Don't be scared. Don't let that fear stop you from potentially ruining a friendship that something like ours.
Yeah, this is your best friend. Like this is somebody that you fall asleep with on the phone. Like I done caught them falling asleep on the phone before. Yeah. So if you feel in your heart that that's your best friend, then why you gonna let that shit fall out over something petty enough to where y'all just ain't talking to each other because it's a misunderstanding? Yeah, go get that shit out the way, man, and go ask him, man, what the fuck wrong with you, man? What's going on, man?
It's that simple.
I mean, it's that simple. It's just communication. Yeah. Communication is key. So that shit
about to fight, man.
There you go. Yeah, you know what I mean.
You gotta get that out of your head. Period. Like, man, it ain't always gotta be a come to blows moment.
Right.
You can use your words.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about in a hurtful way either.
Right.
You can use your words in a positive way, man, and just be confrontational.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I think overall that's what we saying is that it could be the woman out there handling business, and then the man is out there making impacts out there, making that extra residual income. Passive income, and vice versa. It could be the man out there handling business, and then the woman out there making that passive income, or just handling business at home and shit, and just making sure that everything's straight whenever he comes on, to keep the money coming back in, in a stress-free environment at the same time. It's a partnership. It's all about communication. So whatever works for your relationship overall is what are we thinking is best. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's 50-50, whether it's 70-30, whether it's 90-10, shit.
And that's your recipe. I mean, that's what you come up with in yours. Whatever's comfortable for y'all.
Right.
We can't say what that is. We don't know what's comfortable for us.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think people jump to conclusions too much that social media needs to give me my every insight into a relationship. And that ain't the case. Shit, you just need to do what's beneficial for you and your family, and what's gonna work out best for y'all and what's beneficial. Cause shit, if homeboy is injured and he can't work, then shit, yeah, somebody gonna have to pick up the slack.
Yeah, somebody definitely gonna have to pick up the slack. Or if you really into it with that person, and what I mean by into it, I'm saying like you really love that person, you connected with that person, that's who you plan on being with, and you sticking with them through thick and thin. If that person is down at the moment, you got to pick that slack up right there. I mean, if he just can't work because he might need to go talk to somebody to see a psychiatrist or something, you know,
right?
Or vice versa if it's the woman, you know, going through that. But just if it's you actively doing that, and you know that you sticking up for your partner, and y'all gonna stick together through that, you know, that little rift that y'all got to go through.
Right, and then shout out to the real ones that's out here that's holding it down, man. Like,
shout out to y'all.
That's holding it down, man, and they know they just picked it up, you know, wasn't expecting to, but damn sure came through in the midst of something happening, like something tragic, or, you know, something even tragic like him losing his job or something like that, man. That's some real ass shit right there. And I hope everybody that's listening to this podcast, man, you dealing with some rare ass shit, and you need to go ahead and lock that down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
gotta face them fears, man.
Yeah. So that's just let me go ahead and get that out the way. There's a lot of people that's out here that's like, you know what I'm saying, taking a lot of shit for granted, man. And I don't need to be like that, man. It need to be like, you need to recognize exactly what you're dealing with, especially if you got a partner in crime like that that's been holding it down, you know, for a cool minute now. You know, that's the way you acknowledge that. Like you don't run into that shit every day. So yeah. So overall, I think that's what we saying. Shit, 70-30, shit, 50-50. Yeah. You know,
it's your recipe.
90-10.
It's what you coming up with.
Whatever you want to do. I think that's overall goal. You know, it's gonna be in your favor, because I think the ladies overall could just be, you know, going to school on the side or something, you know, or could have their own side hustle going. Shit.
I mean, because I seen both sides of married couples, you know. One will be working, one will not be working. Both of them will be working, and you see when both of them is working, what the house look like, what they doing, you know, their careers that they in. I mean, shit.
Right.
I mean, we got examples out here.
Yep.
It's just what you want to follow.
Yep. And then some people comfortable, you know, with just the, you know, you just be a stay-at-home mother, you know. Shit, that's cool too. Yeah. I mean, either or. I just think overall what's beneficial for you and your relationship, and what's gonna keep y'all sanity at the end of the day. You know, some people are thinking ahead and then they actually go to go get that bread. You know, I think overall that's what I would use it for. I would use it for, like, you know, economic reasons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, overall it's gonna be something beneficial to the household. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I would use it for. Yeah. Like you either going to school, or, you know what I'm saying, and like in, like, you know, 2 to 4 years you're gonna be like making buku cash than what I'm bringing in right now, and shit. You know what I'm saying? I might have to work less. You know what I'm saying? Because you out here making your own money, or, you know, vice versa. You know, if she out there, she making crazy money, and then, you know, the husband can kind of sit back and then, you know what I'm saying, make little business ventures here and there. I support both theories. Shit, because, you know, I've seen it with my own eyes on where it works. You know, the woman's just bringing in so much money that the husband can actually take that step back to, you know, actually do his thing. You know, entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying, or, you know, work less. You know what I'm saying, and take care of more shit at the house. Either or, I feel like it's whatever is beneficial to the couple. You know what I'm saying? I think is what people need to focus on, rather than what people say is the standard for society. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you have to go with either or. That's bullshit.
No, like
Yeah.
you just gonna go what's definitely comfortable to you, and what we saying, you got to have that communication.
What you think, Pop? What you think? How was it? How was it for you back in the day versus now? And I gotta bring you to the conversation.
You have to. It was the old school way.
What was the old school way?
Dad was supposed to go
Work,
out
and that was it?
bread.
Yeah.
Mom was supposed to take care of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how did they tell you by that meaning taking care of the house is just like I said, cooking and cleaning and making sure the kids is good, and then See, if we were stuck on that old model, you seeing where they at. I mean, you looking at where your parents is. We always, I ain't gonna say we always, but most of the time you see the kids got to go back home to their parents' house, and what you see, they the stable ones. They already setting the example, man. That's all we gotta do is stay on that, you know. And our parents, you know, they been on some entrepreneur shit. I mean, shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, they have.
So we've been like learning that, you know, coming up.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a given for us.
Right. So, Pop, where did you think? What era do you think like it changed though? Like you think that it's a new 2020 thing?
When they destroyed the middle class, when everything got so expensive.
Damn, what you talking about?
Like the 80s, the 90s. It made everything start getting expensive. Rent, cars. Everything started getting expensive, then everybody had to start working. So they destroyed the middle class. It used to be that you could live off of one income. And really, you can't no more.
Yeah, multiple incomes. Yeah. And that's probably what makes it more complicated today.
Yeah.
Is that like he was saying, is the shit that destroyed the middle class. So you got to think of new ways to get this money.
The 80s, the 90s.
You saying
prices started going up real high.
You saying they gonna be working, so they would be feeling like, all right, this is mine, and it's gonna be a more of a, you know, they're gonna stand tall, or it's gonna be a problem in the house.
When you said 50-50, that's what that meant. You're gonna go to work, and you're gonna come home, and you're gonna do something, motherfucker.
Something.
You're gonna wash some clothes, some dishes.
Everything 50-50. That's what, people get it.
The shit started booming.
Right.
The kids was in daycare, and
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. You gotta just do your part, man. That's all it is, man. It's all falling down to we all in here just to do our part anyway, man.
Yeah, that shit wild, man. Damn. So, I mean, like he said, shit, the middle class is shrinking. So that's pretty much what forced everybody to have to start rolling up their sleeve and pitching in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, while both of y'all are like, you know, chiming in, do y'all feel like it's gonna get worse over time between the middle class and the non-existent middle class, the rich and the poor?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Robots. Everything's supposed to become robots.
Man, we were just talking
about that.
That was supposed to be the podcast today, too.
Damn.
We might as well throw that on there now, man.
So we just got through talking about like that's what everything is going towards. Is like we just got through seeing you know, robots is doing like nail tech work now.
Yeah.
You know, robots is like at the McDonald's and it ain't no more cashiers. You know what I'm saying? Robots is at the bank teller spot. You know what I'm saying? At the gas station. Yeah. So it's like, damn.
Wasn't that you with the thing where the lady walked in the bank?
Yeah. And wasn't nobody in there.
Yeah, wasn't nobody in there.
And it was pretty much video cameras and that's it. Yep. And I mean that's pretty much the future.
Yeah.
So we're not seeing the normal workforce no more. We're just seeing just straight artificial intelligence and robots taking over.
Yep.
So
yeah, man, I couldn't believe it when I saw the gas station, man.
So if people ain't gonna be working at McDonald's, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. And if people ain't gonna be doing nails no more, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's gonna be looking like some dark days ahead of us.
Man. I mean, I don't want to see my wife for the OnlyFans.
Hell no. I mean, but that's where it's coming to. That's where it's coming to. You gonna have to do something unique. You have to do something strange for a piece of change.
She might be a hell.
You got to do something strange for a piece of change these days. Goddamn it.
Yeah, I don't want to see
You know what I'm saying? What's unique about you?
She might could put her feet on there. Like I told you, I saw somebody on this platform right here, man. They just had their feet on there, man. She had some views, man. I couldn't believe it, man. I had to get.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, people are bored out their minds.
Yeah.
It's getting scared in the motherfucker. But I totally understand why people are like doing their thing as far as like, you know, seeing more women pitch in and more women either leading households or, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, doing just as much as the male, you know what I'm saying, in these relationships. Shit, because times is changing.
Yeah,
it ain't the same, you know.
Not the same, man.
It damn sure ain't the same, so.
Everything costs more. I mean, y'all seen what they was doing with the eggs and stuff. I mean, shit, y'all eating eggs like that.
Yeah, and I just feel like it ain't gonna never come down from that.
Yeah.
Period. You know, I mean, I'm coming from the era where gas was 97 cents. I ain't bullshit.
Man,
I ain't bullshit. I remember that shit.
I was sitting there trying to think to myself, was like, man, wasn't gas like 99 cents?
It was 97 cents, bro. I ain't bullshit. Like, that shit was 97 cents.
Man.
And
see all the stuff that we done been through, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. And now, like, just watching that shit just to where it is now.
Yeah.
I remember that people was telling me that it was gonna come back down, and it ain't never came back down.
Came back down. It went up ever since and keep on going up.
So I mean, I say all of that to say this. This is the new norm.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna be seeing less people needed to work.
Yep.
More people that's already rich gonna be rich.
Gonna be richer.
You know, either you're gonna have a way to, you know, to maintain getting your own dollar, or you're gonna be needing to maintain a way to get a dollar.
That's why we keep on preaching on here about the entrepreneur.
Yeah,
you got to almost get there and get your own, because man, if not, the robots are gonna take over. You're just gonna be sitting there working for them then.
Right. So
I don't want to be doing that, man.
So I think that's the reason why we see so much friction online, is because people are stuck in a traditional method way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And it's whatever works for you. Yeah, and that's the reason why we see so many arguments, because you see the back and forth going between people that just can't see change and people that understand the change.
Yeah, because you can say that we on the traditional type thinking right now, you know, and talking about the change. Is we ready for the change or not? You know, because we talking about traditional stuff when we asking about marriage and all that stuff, but we already know that you don't see a lot of marriages and stuff anymore.
Nah, you damn sure don't. I mean, well, you don't see a lot of successful marriages no more either.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you see people get married, but it's like they be getting divorced like a couple years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I see a lot of ex-wives, and they be like, goddamn, and they be younger than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be already going through the whole. I done already had a.
That do be confusing to me. Like, damn.
Damn.
You gave somebody a chance and then you took the chance away.
Yeah, I mean, but they be like back on that horse again. Like, I'm like, and I ain't even did it once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's just a wild deal to like watch people, you know what I'm saying, deal with that situation. You know what I'm saying, and just wholeheartedly jump into it and then like don't think about the outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit, if I do that shit, man, it's gonna be like we're gonna do that shit and that's it. Like, period. Take them vows very seriously.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Yeah.
But
we were just talking about taking vows serious and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, like,
because we was talking about the men cheating. They was talking about men cheating all the time and stuff, and you know, but I try to put it as plain.
I mean, man, it'd be so wild, man. Like just watching people that like is married cheating. Like, you be like, damn, bro.
Look at Destiny on here.
Like damn. That just be the wildest shit ever.
Yeah, that do be wild, man.
You know, but that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People gotta do what they gotta do, I guess.
Man.
But yeah, I just take that shit very seriously. Like, man, if I say that shit and I go ahead and take it to that level, then yeah, we gonna most definitely gonna we rocking out to what we say and what we doing.
So you gonna be taking it serious what he's saying, man.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever get to that point in life to where I am walking down the aisle with somebody, then yeah, we damn sure doing what we said we fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Man,
You know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you, I guess if it ain't working, then shit, you know.
Yeah, I would too, man. You know, and vows is vows, man. You know, you take them. You take
Right.
them serious if you gonna do that. I mean, because you signing a contract basically, you know, to be business partners.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
So then you got to take that business partner and be on some. We about to build this house, like I said. You gonna sit there and you gonna play your part in here. I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah.
But who gonna do it? Is it gonna be the 50-50 or the other one?
Yeah. Yeah, and then for the people that's out here listening, shit, man, respect other people's vows, man. Quit fucking with people's, you know what I'm saying, spouses and shit like that, man. That's some wild ass shit too, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, man, respect the other people's shit, because that seemed to went out the window too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't be fucking with people that's out here that's married.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I
we
mean?
got to leave the married people alone.
Yeah, that's just some wild ass shit to me, man. Like that. That's kind of like that kind of respect is kind of like went out the window too. Like that's kind of like a badge of honor now. It's fucking with somebody's spouse.
Yeah, and be honest.
I don't know where the fuck
be
that
honest
came
if
from.
you is married, man. Don't be going into these situations and telling these people that you ain't married, man. Take your stuff serious, man.
Right. Yeah. That's that accountability. Like
accountability, man.
you most definitely gotta like tell people you fucking married. I mean, even if you on the out and you know the papers ain't signed yet. Like let people know what the fuck is going on.
Communication is key.
Communication is key. That shit is like
we gonna keep on pushing that, man.
Imperative. Like I don't understand people, because I got people that's in my inbox right now that's married.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the main things that scares the shit out of me is people not respecting what marriage is. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting something on Snapchat and you in Snapchat because you know Snapchat finna disappear in a couple hours. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that just makes me feel some type of way about, you know, what people look at what marriage is nowadays. It's just.
But I won't even lie, bro. I did indulge, man, with my younger days, man. I won't even lie to the people, man. You know,
I mean, but you know, man, I'm just bro to bro. The shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You know it ain't right.
I know when I felt it and seen it for my own, when I started taking stuff serious, that's when I stopped doing it, though. You know, I had to learn.
Right. There you go. I mean, and now you know. Like, man, shit, we gotta have some kind of damn standard and some kind of like line in the sand, shit. God damn, you can't be just out here fucking with nobody's wife, man. You can't be out here fucking with nobody's husband, man. That's just, come on now. Like, damn.
Off limits, man. You off limits. You gotta handle your business.
Some kind of moral.
We was just watching that on TV too, man. The daughter was mad at the mama. They ain't even got a divorce yet, but she already got somebody new in the picture.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to go ahead and handle your business too.
Right.
You got to stop playing with that. Make sure if you gonna get a divorce, get a divorce. If you gonna make it work. Go to counseling and actually put it into your mind, your heart that you gonna make it work.
I'm glad you said counseling, because ain't shit wrong with counseling.
Oh, no, man.
I'm glad more black people was talking about counseling and, you know, going to go get help.
You know, you gotta talk to somebody about that.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of black people that's out here dealing with a lot of trauma, dealing with a lot of mental issues, man, and we need to let that out. We need to vent. We need help. We need people to come out here and, you know, help us break this shit down. Because a lot of us don't know what the hell's going on, and we trying to like deal with that shit on the inside. And you need to let that shit get out.
That trauma is real, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll be still going through it from a kid. That stuff is in your mind.
Right.
Even if you ain't just thinking about it on a day-to-day basis, that stuff is on your mind, and you moving on throughout your day, and then something happen even in your relationship that just trigger you to remind you of something that's close to how it happened when you was a child, and it's just further your trauma.
Yeah, that's real shit.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta talk about it. You gotta lay it all on the line.
Don't hold it in.
Yeah, don't hold it in.
That's what I'm trying to say. Don't hold it in.
Right, and that's and most definitely for the parents that's listening, man, talk to your children. Make sure that you getting it out of them every day about what's going on in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The traumas that they going through right now, dealing with other people and other kids. You know what I'm saying? The other children, my bad, that's going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Going through something hard that we can't even comprehend. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what they household.
Because you don't know what their household is like. You have no idea.
Yeah.
So
that's where that empathy come in.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But your child having to deal with what that child's going through because he need an outlet to take that rage out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn, all these babies is going through something, man. So it's like, you know, man, we all need somebody to talk to. We all need somewhere to vent. We all need some corner we can go to for help. So ain't shit wrong with counseling. And for help, whoever's saying it, you know what I'm saying, something is wrong with that, man. You just don't understand the trauma and the magnitude of what black people have gone through in this country. Straight up.
If you saying something wrong with it and you didn't already indulge in it, you might have indulged in it with the wrong person. You might need to try another one.
There you go.
You know, just don't. You can't just take one instance and then make that the full story.
Yeah, I mean, it's like chiropractors. Like I can't fuck with chiropractors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't the one to like do chiropractors, even though I know I need one.
You see how they cracking?
You know what I'm saying? But you see how they kill somebody? Jason Bourne shit. I know I got to give another one to try, but man, it's like, man, I need to jump back on that horse, but man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
At the same time, shit, because man, ain't nobody for me pop my neck like that.
Man, that shit be looking wild to me, man.
That shit is wild.
Man, I'm like, you could die,
fucking your ass up. I be like, man, I don't want to be that.
One slip.
Yeah.
He like, damn, man, I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, I don't want to be that. Shit. Yeah, somebody gonna have to figure out somebody else.
Man, you might make me paralyzed with some cracking that you doing, man.
Yeah, and I ain't looking forward to none of that shit. I be saying my brother do that shit. He be like trying to turn his neck around to like the other side, like the Exorcist and shit. I can't fuck with that shit, man.
I say is stretch more, man. Eat right, man.
Yeah.
Stretch more and eat right, man. You definitely gotta get your stretch on, man.
Yeah, anything that require you getting cut on or anything like that with a chiropractor, man, I just ain't fucking with it, man. I can't do it. So,
no, man.
Right. But yeah, we got a lot of things coming up, man. You want to tell them about you know what I'm saying, the upcoming parties and shits like that, bruh?
Man, we got some stuff coming to the shop, man. Good old, well, we gonna have our first little private one for ourselves, man.
Right.
I can't wait for that one, man. It's supposed to be wonderful, man. Some real boss shit.
Yeah, it's real bullshit.
Real bullshit.
Real bullshit.
You know, we might let you in on just a snippet of it, man. You know, on Big O.
There you go. The Big O shit is live.
Yeah,
right?
Gonna be live. I'll let you in for a quick segment just to see.
I mean, Big O always been rocking with us anyway, man. Y'all should get some exclusive shit.
Y'all gonna get the exclusive until we get this Patreon and all this other stuff up and running.
Right. How far we away from this YouTube shit? Where we at right now?
We 12 of them, y'all.
12 away?
12 of them, y'all.
All right. Yeah, so y'all go out there and y'all most definitely go hit the subscribe, man, and the likes, man.
Please, man. We ain't begging, but we want y'all to go and do that, man, for us, man. Hit that like and subscribe, man.
Right.
Yeah,
that's dope.
And help us out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm most definitely messing with that. Yeah.
But yeah, other than our little private, we're gonna have a grand open of it. And that's gonna be the blowout right there, man. Where we gonna invite everybody, man. I mean, y'all can come out and support the grand opening of the new edition of Computers, Coffee, and Chill.
Yeah, it's gonna be live as hell, man. I ain't got everything worked out in the details yet, but you know, when I do, you know, I'm most definitely gonna be sharing that here on the Durka podcast first.
No, you know that's where the exclusives is coming from.
That's where the exclusives got to come from. Like, you know, the listeners gonna go ahead and go get everything first. Yeah, but
other than that, man, what you got going, man? You trying to tell people what else you gonna bring up in there, man?
Man, right now, man, it's just you know, y'all most definitely getting the exclusive word, but we working something out to where it's basically gonna be like it was like at first. We started out on the east side, and it was just like a little section or something. And then we worked it out to where we got a whole building now.
Man, that was a section, man. That was.
Yeah, it was just basically a section. We started at the New Black Wall Street Marketplace.
With a section, y'all.
Out there on the east side, and then we just kind of worked our way up to where we got a building now. You know, shout out to H&L. You know what I mean? So that was the start of it. So we basically just kind of kept that dream alive, and we just gonna keep on churning. But we got a building now, 1401. You know, South Midwest Boulevard. We right across the street from the BOK. But at first it just started out as like a little corner store, and you know, we had cooking. You know, we had Miss Carletta, Caesar from Above. Shout out to Miss Carletta.
Yeah, she was doing her thing, man. Had the place flying out of there.
Yeah, so she had the hot and ready's going, and she also had the bakeries and everything else. So we did that for a minute, and then, you know, COVID did its thing.
Yeah.
So
that did too.
So now we rearranging the shop to where it's gonna be basically like you know, it's almost gonna be like a self-serve community hub, 24 hours. We're gonna have a 24-hour hot desk. I know that terminology ain't hit Oklahoma yet, but out there in California, you know, a 24-hour hot desk is pretty much like anybody that's got like entrepreneur mindsets, anybody that's got educational mindsets. You don't have to worry about the public library no more. You can do this, you know, in your local neighborhood, and it's 24 hours, so you can use that 24-hour Wi-Fi to your benefit. And we're going to have 24-hour hot desk ready and available with printers, Wi-Fi. Pretty much everything you're gonna need to run a business or for your educational purposes or needs. We're gonna have all your latest and greatest snacks. We also gonna have all your latest and greatest gaming consoles as well. So
had them tournaments coming.
Man. We're gonna have the parties coming back.
Yeah, some good old tournaments, man.
I mean, everything's coming back, man. Everything that y'all used to know and love us for, everything's coming back full circle.
Yeah, so you've been watching what we've been doing, man. We bringing back some of that recipe, man, with a little bit more on it.
There you go.
You know,
there you go.
That's what we saying. Stay tuned for all this up and coming stuff, man. Durka podcast, all that gonna get the exclusive for it.
Yeah, and you know, we're most definitely gonna be showing some of the footage of like every event. You know, right here, exclusive footage right here on the podcast show. And then also everything that's gonna be coming for the future, we're gonna be, you know, displaying, you know, first and forehand right here on the Durka podcast. It's gonna have to come, you know, exclusive shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't give y'all nothing to slacking.
Yeah.
So
we're coming all the way real with it.
All the way real with it, all the way live. We got to give it to y'all first. So I think that it's gonna be a fun year overall, man. As soon as we get all the gears going, as soon as we get all the lights and all that shit going, man. I mean, we've been doing so many. I mean, I appreciate the hospitality.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Man, us doing it here. You know what I'm saying? The Durka podcast show, man. Us knocking it out the home edition. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we are. That's the reason why we've been doing these home editions, is because shit, we've been working this shit out at the shop.
Yeah, trying to get it together for y'all, man. For the community, for the public, all that.
There you go. Yeah. So overall, it's gonna be a nice dream come true whenever we finally get that shit done. So.
Yeah, it's been a work in progress. Man.
Yeah, man. What you want to talk about, man, on the up and coming shows, man? What you got in mind?
Man,
You gonna keep it coming? What we got? We got something hot?
People think I be on the women a lot, man. They think, especially about my topics, man. They think I just be on them. And I know you even asked me, man, what's up with the masculine versus feminine, man? Like,
Yeah.
It's just that a lot of people, like, even when I go to parties and all this other stuff, man, you know, they even asking, man, they asking me about masculine and feminine energy and stuff, and so it's just like that's just where I've been at, you know. I just been having to keep on explaining my side of it to people. I mean, if they watching the show and they still don't understand, I'm letting them know in person, you know.
Right.
So that's basically what's happened. Podcast on site, and a lot of people saying that they want to be on it, you know. You know how that goes. You know how that go, man.
I don't even know what to say about people that say they want to be on, and we set it all up, and then we got to come up with something on the fly because your ass didn't show up on the day of.
Man, so I said this. We treat this like a business. This is our business, man. We running this. So if y'all want to get the full show, y'all got to go to Durka Podcast on YouTube, man. Y'all only be getting the view of me. I know y'all like it, but.
Hey, there you go though. I mean, but y'all do be getting the exclusives though, man. Y'all be getting the shit that we cut out and everything else. So I most definitely agree to like the our big old family. Y'all be getting the extra scoop. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all be getting the extra scoop and the extra dip. Like, you know what I mean? I can't lie about that. We keep the cameras rolling with y'all.
Yeah, we keep it going right there. No stops, man.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I know we didn't jump way off of 50-50 relationships and jumped off of the robots, you know, trying to come in.
I mean, but it all leads to that. I mean, because it all coincides with that. I mean, and I think we kind of jumped off the topic because shit, we just in agreement with shit. We don't really.
We ain't got no argument against it, man. I mean, we can't go no further. Can't make nothing come out the hat on that one. I know. I mean, it is what it is. You either gonna get with the time or you ain't, man. That's why we been preaching on the podcast. Get your entrepreneur shit on.
I think to be honest with you, man. All right, man. I heard something on what is it? The Morning Hustle show.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That's the one with Head Crack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Head Crack had one, and then like this dude was mad because they was going 50-50 or whatever, and then he realized that his girl wasn't paying anything for the condo that they was renting from her father. And he was paying like $600 a month or something.
Damn, and she was just
taking the money, you know what I'm saying? And like everybody was calling him a bitch ass nigga because he wanted, you know, after she revealed it to him, he was asking for $300. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And instead
of drag on, or was that just?
I mean, she caught in. I mean, it must have dragged on because she caught into the Morning Hustle and was like saying this shit like it's like, damn, it's hindering her relationship. But goddamn, like, bro, like my whole theory is this, like, bro, like it's $600 a month, nigga. You in a big ass city, like. Who give a fuck, bro? Like, it's a $1,200 a month fucking suite or whatever. I mean, or you know, condo or whatever that you staying in, nigga. And you just paying $600 a month. Like, bro, I mean, pull your skirt up, B. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, like you paying half of that anyway. And this nigga wanted half of that. On top of that, you actually had niggas calling in and they had a problem with this shit. I understand where niggas is coming from. Like, yeah, you said it's supposed to be 50-50 or whatever, and it's supposed to be half or whatever. But
it's just because they was playing, man. It's that ego shit.
I mean, man, I'm like, man, fuck all that, bro. You supposed to be paying $1,200 right now, nigga. You paying $600, nigga. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still saving money at the end of the day. Yeah. I don't care if it's coming from my dad or whatever. I don't give a shit. Like,
yeah, he said shit. You still gotta pay something, man.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't, man. Even if it wasn't a daddy's and it still is, it's still bills, man.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I mean, that just
600.
I just couldn't believe that it was just so many niggas that was calling in, man. That was like, I was highly upset with that shit. They was like, well, yeah, she don't back out of it now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Like, bro, you ready to throw away a relationship? Listen to me, like, bro, you ready to throw away a relationship with a woman that's got the connect of her daddy owning properties.
Yeah.
Owning properties.
I mean, you should be trying to get game.
You feel me?
Like,
yeah, because you don't want to pay an extra $300 a month.
Man.
Like, nigga, where's the logic?
I think them some ones you be talking about, man.
Yeah, for damn sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For damn sure, they got to go in that category. Because I wish I had a homeboy that was doing some stupid ass, goofy ass shit like that. I slapped the morning piss at you. You hear me? Like, what's wrong with you, boy? Like, you out here winning. Yeah. You out here winning.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Man.
Yeah, you got the plug, and you out here fucking around. Like, shit, you out here winning.
Yeah.
Like, her daddy owning shit. Like, you only paying half, you in the door. Like,
yeah, man,
like what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, shit, I wouldn't be tripping out paying no $600.
Nah, man.
Even if that was all I got to pay, and I'm somewhere, man, you ain't paying $600 nowhere for nothing staying by.
That's what I'm saying, and he ain't a big ass city.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, you already know it's a big ass city whenever you like $1,200, the $2,000 already for rent. You know what I'm saying? You know, you damn sure ain't in Oklahoma City. Shit, 'cause I'm paying $2,000 for rent, and I'm out of something more luxurious.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shit, that better be for on a mortgage, goddamn me. But yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, if you only paying $600 a month, like, man, you ain't got shit to worry about, man. What's wrong with you?
I mean, shit, you putting up bread sound like to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was really hindering their relationship, and this was really like a big deal. And like, you had people calling into the shit, and I was like, man, that's the whole toxicity between the conversation of motherfuckers saying the 50-50 relationship right there. Like, that's gonna fuck around and get your relationship fucked off, thinking that you gotta do this whole 50-50 deal, man. It's just whatever works for the relationship, man.
Yeah, I mean,
everything's gonna be different.
And I don't see how that couldn't have worked, man. Like, shit, I'm saying it that many times because I'm saying all she was asking for was $600.
That's all she was asking for.
What, Pops?
Well, go ahead, Pop. Go ahead, chime in.
That's all she was asking for, man, was $600, man.
Yeah, what happened, Pop?
Laughing at Ben Affleck at the Grammy.
Oh, okay.
All right, he wasn't laughing about something on top.
He said, I don't give a fuck how bad a day you have, and you ain't even want this for Ben Affleck at the Grammy. That motherfucker's like, oh my God. Can I fucking go home?
they be not wanting to go to work doing that shit no more.
Man, they gotta be there though. You gotta take that off,
man.
You done took that off.
Yeah, took that off.
Yeah, beat up with J-Lo.
Oh yeah, you like.
Hey, that with J-Lo?
Yeah,
J-Lo. She outshining them
it's
still.
the work party. You know, you gotta go to the work party.
Damn, I forgot Ben Affleck done married J-Lo again. Goddamn.
I'm sitting up there like, oh my God, is this shit?
He ready to go home, boy.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I done forgot that J-Lo done married Ben Affleck again, man.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, she moved around, man.
Oh shit, well, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, and she getting married, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, but like we say though, man, you know, if it's the woman that's out here handling business, you know, and the man is out there, you know, he could take a back seat, you know what I'm saying? He can go get money in other means, you know. I mean, either, you know, the business entrepreneurship way, or, you know, he handling business at the house. I feel like, man, by all means, go for that. The man out there handling business, and then the woman ain't really got to do nothing. You know, she could think of other ways to get money as well. Like, you know, both of them could either go to school, you know, or they could have their own side hustle going too, man. I mean, Etsy's popping.
I heard people using school like a hustle.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because I heard that they was paying, you know, X amount of dollars, but then you only paying like a small percentage, you know, just for the tuition and the books and all that stuff.
There you go.
And then you got all the rest of this other money that you can, you know, potentially invest, put into something, then go buy you a car wash, a laundromat, or something.
You hear that? You know what we call that?
Man,
free game.
You know, free game.
Free game.
Free
you know, right here on the Darker podcast. That's
$3.99.
That's $3.99 right there. So I mean, and then like you say, if that's your thing, and like you have to do the 50-50 because you got some kind of ego complex to where you know I ain't paying more than 50-50 on the relationship, and that works for both of y'all, then shit, I guess you gotta do like that too, you know, because I mean I heard the niggas out there that's complaining about that as well. So if you gotta, you know what I'm saying, I ain't crushing nobody's dreams. If you feel like you gotta do 50-50 on everything too, then shit, I mean by all means, and that's the way you run your household. But whatever's beneficial for your relationship at the end of the day, man, whatever's gonna make that shit in sync, and you know it's gonna be beneficial for both parties, man. And it's gonna make both of y'all go get to the bag easier and shit. That's what you're gonna have to do.
I want to say, man, if y'all in the house together, man, y'all sharing it. Y'all sharing that, then, man. It ain't a one person's. So you got to get that out your head.
Right. It's supposed to be a partnership. Yeah. I mean, fuck, that ain't your enemy.
But yeah.
Like, don't be watching her bag and then be like, damn, like, man, she getting extra money because, you know, she just got to raise at work. Don't be looking at her shit like that, or she just got some inheritance. Don't be counting nobody's bag, man. It ain't supposed to be like that. No. You know what I'm saying, man? It's supposed to be a partnership at the end of the day. I mean, you know, if y'all was living a certain lifestyle and they want to keep that certain lifestyle, man, don't be looking at them weird. You know what I'm saying? Don't be watching their bag. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's gonna lose a good thing. You know, that's gonna take you years and, you know, decades to find again and shit. And then, you know, you had that shit right there and you was just being a dumbass with your head up your ass because you trying to go off of this whole 50-50 tantrum. It ain't gotta be like that, man.
Because you thought you was owed some of that she go ahead, that she making more.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then you ready to throw it all away just because you just heard about something that she was keeping it 100 with you with.
Yeah, what's yours is yours, and what's mine is mine, man. And shit. And when we in the relationship together, yours is mine, and mine is yours too.
There you go.
Because when we taking each other out on dates, when we taking each other shopping, when we buying food, we cooking at the house, we doing all that type of stuff, we spending each other's money. I mean, so you gotta stop, like I said, stop choosing those battles that you want to get in, man, just to stir up the pot in your own relationship. Like you said, it's not your enemy.
They ain't your enemy.
So come on and work with them. Work with them like a partner, man. Then stop looking at them like that, like the enemy.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah.
But
But like I say, we almost there at our goal.
12 more.
Need 12 more. Exact.
There's 86 people in here right now, man. 12 more subscribers on YouTube, man.
So yeah, so
get that goal.
So hit us up. Go hit that like. Go hit that subscribe, man.
Out here, man.
We got a special guest coming next week. We're supposed to have Mr. Daryl Hilliard coming in from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, man.
You can look him up right now. He's an art designer. He's gonna be coming through. I don't know what kind of crazy ass topic he's gonna be coming out with, but hey, we're looking forward to it. Yeah, man, just stay tuned. You know, we're gonna be having a lot more hot ass topics.
Yeah.
Whenever we can go live, I don't even know how it's gonna go because this shit gonna be crazy and off the chain.
Yeah, that's gonna be our test run right there when we see it.
It's gonna be out the chain. Like we've been waiting for that shit for a long time. Like we've been building this YouTube page up.
Yeah.
That's what we've been channeling everything through. So that's gonna be the headquarters. It's gonna be the main domain. So. If you haven't already subscribed, please go subscribe.
Like the videos.
If you haven't liked the videos, please go like the videos. If you haven't commented on the videos, please go comment on the videos.
Yeah, man. We ain't gotta be strangers out here, man. We can be a family, you know.
There you go.
You know, we can kick it, man. Y'all come into town. We throwing these parties, man. We can take care of y'all too, man. You know, just come into town. You know, let us know on the Durker podcast. Comment on the video or something. Man. Hit us up on the email or something, man. You know.
What's that email?
That's that Durker podcast at gmail.com.
Oh, Rich.
You know, so hit us up, man. Y'all can reach us, man.
All right.
You know, but we definitely need them subscribers so we can go ahead and push the goal line, man.
Yeah, man. I think on them first tournaments, man, I think we're gonna have that golden tournament. So y'all be ready for them slaps. All them OGs out there, man. Y'all be ready to go ahead and put y'all money in the bucket.
It ain't gonna be nothing like what you playing now either.
Hell nah. Hell nah. You got to bring your A game.
Hell yeah, man.
Ain't no bullshit.
That's old school for real. Man.
Old school for real. And then we come with the domino tournaments.
Man.
We'll be coming with a lot of day parties.
Yeah.
The day party's gonna be popping. So
Speed day.
the speed day, man, we got all of that shit coming, man. So y'all just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That speed day, nothing's gonna go hard, man. Cause we got some stuff, man. It's gonna be a little upscale a little bit, man.
Yeah, that's what we need though.
Yeah.
Like we need more shit to do in Midwest City, man. We need more shit to do in Oklahoma City. So y'all just stay tuned, man. We're trying to bring everybody into the new year with something nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just stay tuned.
You know, we working at this, man. So stay working with us.
Already.
But yeah, man. Y'all want to say anything else on the 50-50 matter, CJF?
Pop. Anything else on 50-50 matter?
With the police?
No, not the police.
Hey, damn, bleep that out. these police on us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, man. It's been a real one, man. We just wanted to come in and tap in on this relationship stuff a little bit, man. Give our spin on it.
Right.
You know what our opinion is on it. So we appreciate y'all tuning in again on us, man, because the love is felt over here, man.
Real shit.
Y'all coming right on in and fucking with us.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
And yeah, like I say, just stay tuned. We got more hot shit coming. You know, I can't wait to go live with the viewers out here. That's gonna be crazy as hell.
That's when it's gonna switch up, man.
Yeah, it's gonna real switch up because we're gonna be able to take like a whole segment and then take everybody's,
Their opinion.
right
we
their
can do it
opinions.
right here, but man, it'd be a little raunchy on here. I be seeing the motherfuckers be coming on here just be talking shit.
Damn.
I mean, I ain't got time.
What you mean
for it.
just talking shit? Good God.
Yeah.
They be talking. Oh, you said raunchy.
Yeah, man.
You said talking shit though.
Yeah.
What you mean talking shit?
It
Talking
ain't
raunchy?
the right shit. They just sitting there want to rag on you or something.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We trying to.
I mean, well, it ain't like we ain't gonna get that on YouTube. We expecting that too.
Yeah, but you.
But hopefully we get that interaction we're looking for, and the real viewers and the real, regulars that jump in there, and then we can answer questions right there on the spot. I think that'll be dope as fuck.
Yeah, that'll be dope, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in again, man. We gonna go ahead and get on out of here, man. It's your boy Dirty, man.
I'm Trey,
and
man.
we is signing on out.
Choo.
Alrighty.
Hey, before y'all